Hello,
Oh,
Andrew. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Thank you.
It is so cool seeing Jade's story. I love her unique motivations and just seeing her survive this onslaught that never seems to stop. How would you,
Couldn't have said it better
like it is
myself, honestly.
amazing. Well, how would you describe where she is in this future compared to her younger self?
So she, in her younger self in 2022, I think in this series, you really get to see the journey of how everything happened, why she is the person that she is today, the mistakes she's made that are kind of now echoing in 2036 and coming back to haunt her. And that was really exciting to play with because it really informed a lot of the choices and oftentimes poor choices that she makes, and how she dealt with those traumas and continues to deal with this crazy situation, the T virus, Umbrella, her sister, full 9 yards.
Well, and there's so much cool action that Jade goes through. How much of that did you get to do? How much training was involved? What was that like?
Yes, this was definitely um, uh, kind of lent on a lot of my athleticism for this role. I had an amazing stunt double out there as well. So she did all of the rigging and, tested all of the stuff for me. But it was amazing just to be able to tap in and sort of go with these incredible practical stunts. We did a lot of training, actually undoing a lot of the previous training that I'd had before for roles such as Charlie's Angels, where everything was very choreographed. This was very unchoreographed because we wanted it to feel messy. We wanted it to feel visceral. We wanted it to feel dangerous. So jiu-jitsu is a very grappling style, moment by moment fighting technique sort of way of doing stunts. So that's sort of how we injected that into a lot of those messy sequences because we wanted it to feel dangerous.
Well, I've been asking the others, what's it like becoming part of the Resident Evil universe? Because it's been around for so long. It's been so many kind of different things. What was it like for you?
For me, it was a bit of a full circle moment, to be honest with you, because I used to play the video games when I was a kid.
Wow,
So,
really?
Being part of the Resident Evil franchise is an honor, to be honest.
That's fantastic. Did any of it come, I don't want to say as a surprise, but I know you planned for the part and you go through it, but then was any of it surprising to be in this kind of really rough and tumble story?
I think the most surprising part was actually the amount of parallels that as an actor I was experiencing and also as the character I was experiencing. I was away from family, Jade is away from her family. I'm discovering this new, every situation is new. I was in a completely new country. Also the very meta element of shooting a show about a pandemic in a pandemic. Using those emotions and sort of helping them inform the emotional arc of the character was something that I hadn't really done before, but it was really useful actually, and a new experience.
Well, I hate to boil it down to this, but was there one moment that really was like, I can't believe I'm part of this? Was it that one scene maybe that really pushed you maybe?
Yes, there were two moments actually. The one I can't believe I'm here moment was when they were resetting the burning building, the big fort. This just so many pyro special effects, hundreds of zeros, sat on top of this car, and I'm just chilling on scrolling through Instagram, looking at the stars in Cape Town. And I was like, this is just surreal and beautiful and incredible. The other time was the only moment in my professional career where I had to call a timeout was in the Brotherhood. I just needed some air because that set, the art department, I don't know what they sprinkled in the atmosphere, but that was very, very immersive. So I needed to step outside for a breather because we were really in it.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for the time. It was a pleasure. I hope to speak to you again for season 2.
Thank you so much.